3. Butchie came in from the lower bracket and managed to wrestle his way back up through the ranks. That was Ferus. Of course, the ET engine is based on the Quake engine. It is the Quake engine, so it does give it a little bit of an advantage. Then again, CSS, the source engine, also based on the Quake engine. So maybe there's a little bit, there's a thing going on there. The game is afoot. Ferus has managed to pick up the Mega and the yellow. Butch, however, on the red. And he, oh, that's gonna annoy him. That was too close. He does not manage to pick up the rail. He does not go through start and does not collect $200. And that is going to annoy him so much. He did not have enough speed. Oh, there's Ferus as well. Picks up the first kill with that shaft right on top of the red. As, the yellow's about to go up. There's the Mega. As, Ferus is on his way. 200 health. Quick rocket coming in. As Ferus once again using that high ground advantage on towards Butch and raining down unleaded death straight upon his soul. So Butch did show himself. The red is up. Ferus standing up on the top, wasting his ammo. Butch knows that he's there. Or is he? It's now a waiting game. There he is. Picks up the red. Nicely done. Picks up the Mega as well. But he does stand a good chance now to get back. And he did try to go for the rail, but didn't have enough momentum to actually get to the thing. Go for the rocket jump. Not gonna do it. Ferus right around the corner. There's butchj. Quick rockets back and forth, and that's the end of that ordeal. Making a score 2-1. Butchie finally going for the inverted route towards the rail. While Ferus is happily bouncing around, picking up item after item, and now his eyes has been focused on that red, and Butchie's not going to have anything of it, but, well, he doesn't have much of a choice as he does go down. The score is 3-1. You can see the inverse. Oh, what a great rail. 1. 2 doesn't hit. Both sides are just opting for those items. At this point, the best thing for Butchie to do is to adapt, and he really needs to watch out that a rocket doesn't fly in from above. Too lucky on that one. And needs to help. That's here. There's a 50 here. I think no, it's just a 25. My apologies. Does pick it up. 3-1. There's the other 25 I was talking about. And another one. Only has a yellow in his grasp, while Ferus picked up a Mega as well as a red. 1 rocket in towards Butchie. Pushes him down. Oh, what a great rail. Picks up the kill. 4-1. Ferus still in the lead. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go on 6. Like I said, classic map. Impressive. There's the second rail. Ferus waiting for Butchie to show his face. He knows that items are going to spawn somewhere in the near future. The big problem is, which one is he going to go for? 2 items will spawn at the same time. They're both up. Mega's up. And who's going to go for the red? Oh, Ferus could have gone for the red. He's actually going for the yellow. 1, 2, 3. Bunny hops all over the place. Will he be fast enough? Oh, he will be! Picks it up on Butchie as well as the red. Just in time. That red was up in it for ages already, but the shaft proved to be a little bit too much for Butchie. Even though he had a lot of speed, he had a lot of momentum, it was not enough. There comes that shaft once again, raining in from above. Butchie can go nowhere. Ferus is just sitting there and saying, hi, give me that please. Okay, thanks, bye. 6-1, picks up the Mega and the red. Dominating so far on DM6. 1. 2, 3, and there we go. Picks up another kill, 7-1. Ferus doing it again. Let's see what butchj's doing wrong at this stage. He does have the speed. Oh, what a great rocket once again, putting butchj on almost no help whatsoever. Ferus comes in from above, rains down the lead, and engages him with extreme prejudice. Butchj needs to use his health and pray towards the god of DM to give him some help. Because at this point, I don't think there's much he can do. He should not chase. This is a bad idea. Butchj, you should... As Ferus isn't standby there by the Mega, like I said, a rail is too big. But it's just too much. The score is 9-1. As I'm being fed, apparently. Mega comes in. Score is 9-1. Ferus is being denied access towards the red. Let's go over to the yellow instead, he thinks. Rail in hand as well as rockets. Ooh, that would have been a nice follow-up. It was not going to connect. Then again, he did have a lot of health and armor, butchj. As at this point, he just needs to be careful. He's got 3-4 minutes to do something about his current status. 8 frags in that time frame is going to be a lot to ask for. So far, over a period of 7 minutes, we've had 10 frags. That means we would have to increase the ratio of frags per minute by a rather small factor, but the factor in a completely different direction. Ferus picks up another one, 10-1, with that shaft once more. Red picked up. It's not looking good for butchj. We will be going on to 13. Actually, nope, we're going to go on to 7. That's 13. Could potentially be the decider map. Butchj once again, trying to pin down Ferus from above, raining in the fire. If he goes for that rail, he knows he's screwed because the splash damage in the wall from the rocket would be enough to take him down significantly. 1-2. The rail comes in. There's the rail from Ferus, and butchj goes down once more. 11-1. The Supreme decides to go off on and offline. He would have been most likely in this actual final. Decided not to be. And that's his choice. There comes the rail again. Ferus on towards butchj. Ooh, butchj needs to watch out. He was down to 3 health earlier. Opts for the down road. Would have probably been better if he went from this one first. Too close for comfort. Butchj's not exactly in a position to go in for the Mega. What are you doing, butchj? That's not even going to spawn somewhere in the near future. 1. Ooh, oh, great work. Being pushed all the way up in the air with the rail. Rail dancing galore. Nicely juggled. Takes him down once again. 12-1. And finally, butchj managed to pick up a kill. But at what cost? So too little. Far, far too late. His timing was off. His movement was slightly awkward. What can you do? 1 minute to go. In map number 2 of BO3. 2 as well.
1 minute warning.
Actually, map number 1, my apologies. And we'll be going on to 7. Which butchj happily won. So if that's any indication of what was going on, we should be going on towards a DM13 final. As I said, we have a quick technical issue here. We still have our fail up in the background. As butchj just picks up the first kill. As I said, there we go. The fail is down. And people can watch Quake again. As for those people who missed it, butchj just managed to get the first kill, and after a very, very long delaying strategy, Finally managed to get the Mega up and running for him, which was good for him. However, ferus in the meanwhile did manage to get all the armors in the map. And that can be problematic in the long run, especially timing-wise for butchj. Right now, the yellows, as well as the Mega, will all spawn at the same time. And that was probably the strategy that butchj was going for. Hoping that they would spawn at approximately the same time, giving both players the opportunity to go for completely different items. Both players on both sides of the map. As ferus managed to pick up the Mega. butchj the red. And the yellows are nicely in between. A lot of rockets rain down. Both players want that red badly. Ooh, just in time as butchj decides to get the hell out of there and go towards the Mega. He's not going to have the opportunity to get it at this rate. Ooh, that is a risky strategy there. Although butchj would probably not dare to chase. As ferus does manage to pick up the kill. Ooh, right on top of one another as butchj ranging the rockets and get pushed down. That means that ferus will be able to get the Mega under control. And that is big trouble for him. 2-1 now for ferus. He was low on health. 50 picked up. We'll go for the Mega as well as the red if he can help it. Mega is right there. Ferus is already on standby. Comes in for the intercept. Very nicely done. Ferus picking up the kill. And he is doing good. He only needs to win one map. Basically. No, he needs to win the BO3. My apologies. In order to win. Yes, he does need to win this map in order to win. Oh, what a great shot there by ferus with that rail right off the back as he came down from the Mega. Rains down with that divine light and rocket. The grenades now coming as well. butchj coming in for the red. As ferus decides, you know what? I'm gonna get the hell out of here as well again, and goes for the Mega area. And there comes that rail again. ferus is on fire. That rail keeps on hitting and hitting. The big problem with the rail is you can rely a little bit too much in it sometimes. You do need to balance out your weapons. butchj now trying to avoid the plasma. Not doing too good. Both sides once again wanting that Mega. What's butchj up to? Ooh, he does not have that much health remaining. And as I say, he goes down. ferus picks up the kill, 6-1. Both sides with that yellow. The Mega comes up. Very nice timing from ferus and gets out of there just as well. And now the wait is on for the red. Ooh, butchj could possibly go down unless he does something about it. 50 will do not much. More 25s are needed. He requires more Vespene gas.
5-minute warning.
The game is halfway there. ferus is leading with 5. He's done some of the most crazy railing I've seen in this tournament. And even though the railing itself was not that crazy, this map is comparably. Like I said, this is a community event. Only members of the Crossfire community can join. As ferus picks up yet another kill. Red just picked up. Mega comes in as well. ferus goes in for the grab. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Here comes butchj trying to come in with the plasma. Rockets coming in. butchj won't have enough health, and that comes that rail once again. consistently hitting in the plasma now as well. As Ferus is getting more and more in his element. Not bad for a Counter-Strike player. Maybe just an element of a great player. They can dominate on multiple platforms. Butchj once again being pushed down. Ooh, he was a little bit too close. Rail shaft coming in. He really wants that mega. And the water is standing in his mouth. But it won't be enough. Oh! As Butchj's rocket, it keeps on going after he dies and does take out Ferus. They're both down at square one. Butch just pick up a yellow. And Ferus did pick up some shards.
That yellow's right there.
Ooh, nice. That's one. Is he going to finish it up? No, he's not. The shaft is too much as Butch. Butch is now only 6 points behind with 3 minutes to go. If he can get 2 kills a minute, that's all he needs. Shaft comes out. The pressure is on. Ferus does pick him off with the machine gun. Puts the yellow in his own hands and is out of there. Butchj opting for the mega. As Ferus vacated the premises. Ooh, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Butchj has this area under control. It's rather difficult for them currently. Difficult to figure out who has the map control. I would go for Ferus, considering he does have a lot more of the kills. Butchj needs to backtrack. He needs to back off in towards the teleporter if he can. But ballsy enough, pushes forward with the shaft. And actually managed to pull it off. Ooh, that's one. One rail in the face. Goes in with the shotgun to boot. Ooh, double on the... Oh, that's a bad idea. Never jump after somebody on a jump pad. That's just absolutely asking for it right there. As Ferus getting Butchj on the respawn, 11-4. A 7-point difference with 1 minute and 42 seconds on the clock. I don't see this happening for Butchj anytime soon. But miracles can still happen. I don't see it happening. Might as well. To rocket. Butchj gets out of there in time before... Ooh, nice. That's 12-4. Good game being called by Butchj. Butchj goes for Say's uncle and leaves it for what it is, and walks away with his hand, with his head up in pride, knowing that he did all he could in this tournament, even though he was seeded second within the seedings. And Ferus, well, he was seeded 6th as the Swede comes in and shows everybody how it's done. But remember, the German can go home with his head held up high, because he will have that €500 worth of processor in his PC within a couple days. Good game by Ferus. That is it right there. So the last kills come in just to finish it off. We've got 15 seconds more, regulation time and all that. We did ask the players to restart their matches because they went ahead and start the game without the admin's consent. Apparently they weren't very happy about it, but yeah, you got to always listen to your admin, so that's important. As Ferus wins! Ferus wins the Crossfire Intel Challenge.